gaat hier makkelijk. Het kopen van postzegels duurt heel lang. Maar nu wil je misschien weten waarom een postzegels kan. Heeft u gezien waar we zijn hier? Zie je dat ergens? Hier. British Virgin Islands. Zie je op die postzegel boven, daar staan $12 op die postzegel British Virgin Islands. Zie je dat er staan? Ja. Het is hier Brits, maar je betaalt in dollars. Ik zie geen Brits geld en toch is dit een Britse kolonie. Dit heet namelijk de Britse Maagdeneilanden. Een aantal eilanden waarvan er een tiental bewoond zijn en er wonen 10.000 mensen op. En die 10.000 mensen hebben het zich voorgenomen al een paar maanden geleden, toen wij begonnen om hier te organiseren dat hier zou kunnen draaien, om het ons zo lastig mogelijk te maken. We worden er hartstikke gek van, nietwaar? Gek. Ik vroeg hier, heeft u een postzegel van Robert Louis Stevenson? Want Robert Louis Stevenson, daar is hier een postzegel voor gemaakt omdat hij 100 jaar dood is. Een van de grootste Britse schrijvers van de 19e eeuw, die bekend is geworden door zijn verhaal Schateiland. Nee, die postzegel is al 5 jaar geleden verschenen. Ik zeg, dat kan niet, want Robert Louis Stevenson is vandaag, dit jaar, 100 jaar dood. Daar is hij daar. Ik zeg, mag ik voor u de Michael Jackson postzegel? Want dit is het enige land in de wereld dat ook een Michael Jackson postzegel uitgeeft. Die hebben ze niet of die kunnen ze niet vinden. En het gaat maar door. Maar nogmaals, die postzegels heb ik vooral gekocht om te laten zien dat je hier in dollars... Ja, je gelooft het niet, je staat er zo ongelooflijk aan. Kijk dan toch hier. Wat heb ik in mijn portemonnee? Kijk, wat zijn dit?
Ja, dollars.
Dollars. Postzegels, dollars. Spreken Engels. En dit is de hoofdstad, Road Town, waar we nou zijn. Die vlag daar. Alle huizen die je hier ziet, zijn ministerietjes. Moet je... Kom maar, kom. Hier. Dit is het ministerie van Emigratie. Hebben we vanochtend een uurtje leuk gezeten. Want als je hier wil filmen, moet je $50 een man betalen omdat we werk afnemen. Alsof iemand mij hier zou kunnen vervangen, laat staan, willen vervangen. Maar het feit dat ik hier mag werken, dat neemt het werk af van een presentator hier op de Britse Virgin Island. Dus ze hebben geen Virgin Island boutje. Nee, die hebben ze niet, maar toch moet ik $50 betalen om hier te mogen werken. Jij, hier achter, hier, $50. Hij, geluid, $50. Volume, $50. Werkt. En het gaat maar door. We wilden hier de premier spreken, de gouverneur spreken. Dat mocht helemaal niet binnen. Nou is het probleem, dat heb ik nog nooit gehad, dat probleem. Ik weet niet wat ik hier moet doen. Ik weet niet meer. Niemand wil ons spreken. Iedereen is bang voor de kamer. Hier zeg ik van, kunt u me dan uitleggen over de postzegels iets? Dan moet u naar het hoofdpostkantoor, daar met die vlag. Bij het hoofdpostkantoor zit iemand en die wil het misschien ook maar niet.
Dat is een heel leuk museum.
Ga maar mee.
It's too late, too late, too late. Said it's too late, yes it is. Too late. My love is gone away to stay. Don't you know it's too late now? Listen, children.
Je gelooft het niet, maar 5 weken geleden heb ik hier gekeken of het museum open was. Dat is niet open. Het museum hier, als je het in een foldertje leest, het enige foldertje hebben, staat er dat hier een museum shop is, er een winkel, er zijn allerlei leuke dingen. Maar het museum is dus 3 bij 4 meter. Maar ja, je wil niet kritisch zijn, je denkt er is weinig te draaien op het eiland, maar het enige museum is ook niet open. Dus ik ben echt wanhopig. En dat gebeurt niet vaak. Want stel je nou toch voor dat als dit programma straks afgelopen en gemonteerd is, 32 minuten mij in beeld krijgt met een gezeik van mij. Maar ik vrees, kan je mij een beetje verstaan nog met die ellende? Ja, lukt dat nog? Ik vrees dat de kijker het deze keer echt moet meemaken dat ik 32 minuten voor deze blauwe deur zit en vertel hoe deze samenleving in elkaar zit. Want ik heb niet.
It's too late.
Too late, too late.
Said it's too late.
When was the museum for the last time open?
It was opened about a week ago for
A week?
1 day.
I was here 5 weeks ago. It was also closed.
It's also closed.
But what can you see? Perhaps you can tell me what to see. That's better. What's in it?
All sorts of old things, but not enough.
Not enough for open it every day.
Oh yes, it has enough, but she just won't open. And between us, she wants more money.
But
She wants more money.
oh, from the government.
Yeah.
But the government is not
They
prepared.
haven't got it. I don't think they have.
Oh, they have got enough money.
Well, this is fun. I hope I'm going to see this on the television.
No, it's a television in Holland. It's far away. You are from Holland.
From Holland.
Yeah, Holland. That's Europe.
Everything is all right. I just had a friend here who visited Holland every so often.
Have you ever been in Holland
But-
for yourself?
No, I haven't been there yet. I'd like to go. But she went to England last week and she's home now.
Ah.
So I saw this thing all the time when you're speaking
Yeah.
to my friend, what's his name? Clinton.
Yeah.
I wonder, well, what the difference is that?
That's for the
There's a
wind.
linen-
This is against the wind. This is a microphone in it.
Yeah.
And if the wind is blowing,
Yeah.
the fur is
Protection.
protected. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So all of you are all from Holland?
We are all from Holland.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Dutch.
And you are of course from the Brits first night. Whole your
Yeah.
life you've been born here.
Born here,
In this house.
yes.
In the museum. Oh, so
It wasn't a museum then.
No,
It
no.
was a private house. But,
it's your birthday museum. You can say in a way.
That's right,
That's right.
That'll be fine.
There you sit, all by yourself. Everybody's dancing, they can't help themselves. The groove is much too strong. You can't hold out long. So get up, don't fight it. You got to feel it, feel it. Better get on up and get that groove. You know what, man?
Yeah. Mr. Penn is the name.
Yes,
Come here.
H.R. Penn.
What's
Well, it's Howard Reynold Penn.
Come on, and you can stand here, please.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can sit if you want. Mr. Penn, you were also a member of the government, of the parliament here in the old times, or not?
I was, and I tell you, I had to start the council here. There was no council when I came along.
Yeah.
I started, well, first of all, I came here, I was born in East End.
You're born in East End, but it's on the island too.
On this island.
On this
here.
island,
the
yes.
Penn, nearly all the Penns have come from East End.
Yeah.
We're supposed to come from
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
You are the founder of Pennsylvania.
No. What I'm told, my father told me
Yeah.
that 2 men came here a long time ago,
Yeah.
claiming to be sons of William Penn. One name was William Penn, the other one was Benjamin Penn. Well, I'm descended from William Penn.
Yeah. But so your descendants were slaves in the United States?
No,
No?
these are 2 chaps who it appeared to me that they have been hiding out from, they were running away from something. They got on a freight custer in Boston
Yeah.
some evening.
But they were slaves, I think, to all
No,
the black
these were white men.
white men.
These were
But you are a dark man.
because they came here and mixed with slaves.
The Penns were white,
The
and they
Penn
mixed
were-
with slaves
They
here.
mixed with slaves here,
And so here you are.
and so here am I.
Yeah. And what have you done here on the island? You have a shop there,
Yes.
and what did you more here on the island?
Well, I got down into this section, Road Town, in 1916, after the big hurricane of 1916.
1916, but how old are you then, I beg your pardon?
I'm 90.
90?
I'm 90 now.
That's unbelievable.
That's the way it is.
So, and you came here in 1916?
I came in 1916 as a little boy.
What could you do in the colonial times in politics?
Well, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But after he came here and he saw things were so bad, he said, well, now we should start a civic league to petition the British government,
A sort of political party?
a political party,
Yeah.
in order to be able to get a legislative council.
Yeah.
Well, when he put it to me first, I said, no, I'm not interested in politics. I said, I'm interested in economics. I want to see my country develop. I want to see us come something to something because we're too poor.
Yeah.
So he said, well, the way to get that is to get into politics. If you get into politics, then you'll get economics.
Yeah.
I said, all right, well, then I'll join.
Yeah.
So I joined, and a petition was made up, and we sent the petition on to the Secretary of State for the Colonies
In London?
in London,
Yeah.
asking for an elected legislative council.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it was not granted, but we still kept on. And then I think it was in 1929, a royal commission came here, looking at the condition in the country, and I was one of those who went before them asking for better things for the country.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't grant very much, and the war came on, so things remained dormant for a while. But the seed had been planted in my mind, and then
The seed of democracy.
the seed of democracy
was planted in your soul.
in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand that. There was a time that you quit politics. When was that?
Oh, well, that was in 63.
63 already, yeah?
And then in 63, but by that time I was voted out. But I served in the council from 1950
Till
to
1960.
1963
Yeah.
as an elected member.
Yeah. But after
And during that time,
yeah,
I served as a minister. And we were not called minister, but we did the same job. I was member for trade and production.
yeah,
I
a
had-
sort of a minister.
I saw that.
Yeah, I can see.
I had to look after tourism, agriculture.
And if you look back now, how is tourism now? Do you need here more tourism, or is it so enough? What do you think
No,
now?
we need more.
More.
We need more tourism because that's our main industry.
Yeah.
We made a breakthrough when we got Mr. Rockefeller coming and Little Dick's Bay Hotel in Anegada.
Yeah.
That was the first big break we got.
Yeah.
And after we got that break, well, others came along and it has been building up ever since. But we need more because all our people are still not yet fully employed, you see.
But I don't understand, to be honest. You are 90 now and still working. Why is that?
Well, I've got to.
Have a rest, sitting in your
No,
garden,
no.
whistling a little bit, reading the papers.
No, there's no time for that. One has to do something. As long as you live, you have to do something to help yourself, help your country, and help your people.
We staan hier op het hoogste punt van het hoofdeiland van de British Virgin Islands. Tortola heet het eiland. En hier kun je goed zien wat Columbus ongeveer zag toen hij hier in 1493 doorheen voer. Hij noemde dit dus de 11.000 maagden, waarnaar het Maagdeneilanden is genoemd. Er waren natuurlijk niet 11.000 eilanden. Maar het zijn er meer dan je denkt. We weten niet of hij hier geslapen heeft of aan land is geweest. We denken het eigenlijk van niet. Dus dat hij hier alleen maar doorheen gevaren heeft. En dat hij hier niet aan land is gegaan, dat komt waarschijnlijk omdat hij zich geen goud zag schitteren. Want daar was hij het meest in geïnteresseerd. Maar daar, als je nou daarheen loopt, gaat het een beetje met de wind, want het waait. Want ik moet ook zorgen dat mijn hesje niet mijn witte mannenbuikje blootlegt. Nou is dit uiteraard de andere kant van het eiland, hè, want daar ligt het hoofdstadje, Road Town. En dit is het stuk van het eiland wat bekend moet zijn voor de baaien. En je kunt het daar beneden zien, daar zie je zo'n hele mooie baai met een schiereiland. Dit archipelletje dus, waar op die 10.000 mensen wonen, dat is wat we hier zien. Ja, als je zo'n landje als hier wil leren kennen, dan heb je de kranten nodig. Alleen, hier verschijnt de krant maar 1 keer per week. Dus ben ik genoodzaakt de krant van de Virgin Islands te lezen, de US Virgin Islands en de Miami Herald. Maar er zijn altijd wel leuke dingen in die krant, want hier, kijk, hier zie je bijvoorbeeld een stukje dat nummerplaten van auto's het meest favoriete item zijn wat gestolen is hier. Dit klein reisnecessaire schaartje is altijd klein. Dan knip ik het uit en dat gaat thuis in het archief. Dit stukje. Er zijn er de laatste 6 weken 100 gestolen. Dat er nou een landkaartje opgezet is. Nou, dat scheur ik zo verder eruit. En je leest er de enigste dingetjes in dit soort bladen. En de Miami Herald is echt de beste krant voor de Cariben. Alleen, ik heb er verdomd weinig in zien staan over de British Virgin Islands. Maar ik geloof dat... Ja, morgen komt een nieuwe krant uit. Van hier. De 2. Dus de Island Sun en de British Island, de BI Beacon. Daar verheug ik me eigenlijk al een beetje op, maar zo lang zal ik het moeten doen met de Miami Herald International editie, die overigens al een dag oud is, hè? Of is het vandaag dinsdag?
Dinsdag, ja.
En vandaag dinsdag, nou, dan is die van vandaag. Dat is leuk.
Verderop in de gang.
Oh, sorry.
Tweede deur links.
Tweede. Ah, ja, kijk. You are Mrs. Nibbs.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Okay. I am Boudewijn, and I'm from Dutch television, and I like to know one thing, and that is, if you are interested in the history of the British Virgin Islands, it is very difficult to obtain information. The museum is mostly closed, most of the times. In the bookshops, there is no book available about the history of the islands, in the bookshops. So, the only thing left is the library. Isn't it?
Yes.
And what can you show me books about the history of the islands? This is the Caribbean department, I think.
Yes, this is the Caribbean section of the library, and in here we keep most material on the Caribbean and the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
Now, as you said before, books on the BV are very hard to come by, so I keep them locked up.
Ah, but can you show me the books?
Yes, I can show you the
I'm
books.
so curious about books about the BVI.
Here's my key.
There's your So I follow you.
Okay.
Ah, there indeed, locked up. Yeah, so.
Okay. We have this history here by Vernon.
I've never seen this book.
Well, at least he has done 2 books on the BVI.
Yeah, that's Pickering. That's
Yeah.
the man of the beacon.
No, the Island Sun.
The Island Sun. I'm very sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Vernon Pickering.
And this book is not available anymore.
I think they're temporarily out of print, but you probably could get a copy directly from him since he does his own publishing.
Yeah, but I tried to reach him now for I think 5 weeks.
Oh, I see. Well, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yes, and show me more. That's very interesting to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have, this is the first history book ever written about the British Virgin Islands. It was done as a thesis by Isaac Ducan
I know him. Yeah.
to get his
Yeah.
doctorate. So this was the first book we had written about the history of the
And
British.
it's only 1955, it's 20 years ago, and it was the first book.
Yes, that was the first one written about the history of the British Virgin Islands.
I know his books about the pre-emancipation and the post-emancipation history of the Caribbean. That's also Ducan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But in those time, 1959, there were living here, I think, 6,000 people or something like that.
Yeah.
Less than now.
Yeah, because for a long time the population remained the same, about
Yeah.
6,000.
6,000. Yeah.
No, it was about 10,000 persons, and then it went up to where is that now?
10, 12, I think, isn't it?
About 17.
But now, in the paper now, also everything is now also in the paper. Still now.
Not everything.
Now I see a lot.
You see a lot in the paper, yeah,
Yeah,
but they're not like.
But there was more in the paper then.
Yeah, there was more in the paper then.
Yeah. But show me one example from what was in the paper for such a small thing.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see, yeah.
Okay, like you wouldn't have such a big write-up on the Red Cross in a paper now, or you wouldn't have such a big write-up on a PTA meeting.
No, I don't know what is PTA, but...
A Parents Teachers Association
Oh,
meeting.
yeah. Okay, yeah. And real estate office opened.
You see, we wouldn't find little things
Yeah.
like that in the
And
news.
first page.
No, not on the first
No,
page.
no. But then yes. And terror, makes us court news.
Well, you find these now, but
Yeah, yeah,
you see there's agricultural notes.
yeah.
I mean, things like that went in there, and a little Easter dance.
Yeah.
You know, if after this dance here, they would probably give you a whole write-up on the dance, letting you know everything that happened at the dance.
Yeah. You are the head of the Caribbean department here.
Yes.
Yes. And what did you decide to work here? You are for yourself interested in Caribbean history. Can you your career? Can you shortly mention your career, please?
Well, I don't really have a career as such. I started working for the government in 1972, and then I came to the library to work in 1975. And the chief librarian at the time, Mrs. Vaughan Amal, she moved me around through the different sections of the library until she found something that I was really interested in, and that's where I stayed. I stayed in the Caribbean section because I liked collecting the information on the BVI and preserving it for future generations. So she put me in the Caribbean section to work so that I could continue to collect.
Yeah. But I want to have a little insight in your character. If you see on a tree a leaflet with 4 nails, are you taking it off and bringing it to the library?
Yes, let me show you something.
Yeah. Politics. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you what I put in here. You see this? I had a lot of trouble collecting election stickers, right? These are the ones they put on the trees.
Yeah.
So I go and I ask everybody, can I have one, please?
Yeah.
So I collect every little thing like these. I collect these. I collected these for...
Oh, for me, you are the best librarian I've ever seen.
My most precious things are in this cabinet here. You
Yeah.
notice it, man? Unpublished, irreplaceable BVI material. But what happened? The lock spoiled and I cannot get it open.
Perhaps we can help you.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Ik heb ze openbouwd.
Nee, die krijg ik niet. Oh, it's really precious now.
Yeah, it's more than precious because what I have in here I cannot replace.
Even kijken. Hier kunnen we drukken. Ik kom niet ver genoeg.
Nee, je moet zo. Nee, je komt niet ver. Ik moet het aan. It's open.
Okay, thank you. Well, as I said, this was my cabinet of unpublished, irreplaceable material from most of the early things from the British Virgin Islands. And in here we had, these were the first reports of they had an experiment station here just after slavery was abolished, trying to get people involved in agriculture so they could be self-sustaining. And these are the reports of that period.
Ah, the beautiful picture.
Find the section of the British Virgin Islands, which is not this one.
Give me the screwdriver. I put it on your desk.
Okay, and in these you have pictures showing parts.
I'm here.
Yeah, showing parts of the experiment station.
Yeah.
You see? And you also had a report on every little section and every little thing that happened.
Anegada, heet het hier. Eiland eeuwen geleden ontdekt door de Spanjaarden. En het maakt deel uit van de British Virgin Islands, midden in de Cariben. Hoewel midden in de Cariben. Dit is het meest oostelijke eiland van de Cariben. En het is een van de meest bijzondere atollen op de wereld. Dat wil zeggen, het is gebouwd door kleine koraaldiertjes. Het is zo'n 18 kilometer lang, 3 kilometer breed. Binnen liggen wat binnenmeren, daarom liggen ze ook binnen. En het is heel moeilijk te zien als je aankomt varen. En daarom noemden de Spanjaarden het ook al Anegada, wat betekent verzonken land. Een atol is saai, omdat het zo laag is. Het hoogste punt hier is zo'n 5,50 meter of 5,60 meter. Maar het heeft een sfeer die je op geen enkel ander eiland tegenkomt. Het is de eindeloze vlakte in zee. Moet je maar kijken. Kijk maar. Hello, I'm Boudewijn. And I've heard there is, oh yeah, here it is, museum. And a Christmas tree. And this is all about the history.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking to the, that's a microphone. So you are the local historian here of the island.
Yeah, collect all this stuff over 25 years.
How did you start this museum?
By I start collecting bottles first,
Yeah.
and then I keep on reading a lot and looking for different artifacts.
Reading a lot about the island. I've never seen a book about the
No,
island.
about different
Yeah.
history of different people, how they used to live
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like Indians and
There is no book about the island.
no, as far as I know,
Yeah.
not too much.
And there is here on the island, of course, a black history and an Indian history, I think.
Yeah,
And this is mainly Indian history.
yeah, Indian and from a lot of stuff off of shipwrecks.
And can you show me a highlight of the Indian history in the museum? What's the most interesting for our viewers in Holland? Yeah.
Like that's a good piece there.
This is a pottery made by Caribs.
Caribs, yeah.
Caribs are Indians,
Yeah,
yeah.
Indians. Yeah.
Yeah. Originally, you came from this island or from Tortola? No.
Born here,
You're born here.
on this island.
And may I ask you your age? How old are you now? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 49.
So you're living almost 50 years on this spot.
Yeah, on the island, yeah.
Yeah, on this island. But explain me, to me, it's a beautiful island, but it's so dull. 50 years living here.
No, I enjoy it.
But can you explain me what is enjoying living on such a lonely atoll?
It's quiet.
It's quiet. That's
Yeah, and I love a quiet island. That's why I love it.
Yeah. But 2 times a week you're going to Tortola or not?
No, maybe once a month.
Once you go to Tortola.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there I see coins.
Oh yeah.
You found them also here in.
On the island, yeah.
On the island?
Everything was found on this island.
But if I want to have such a coin, I had to dig somewhere in the island. It's possible that I find also a coin like this.
You know, no, you have to use. I use metaaldetector for all that.
Show it to me. A little bit closer to this. Okay. No?
You're not going to stay. It's that good. This will be on top of my head, you see.
Oh, but I will take your head so. Yeah.
Okay, now we're looking for gold, right?
Yeah, you have to look for gold. No gold?
Not yet.
You sure here?
Right there.
Daar. Don't go. Precious money. And now? Still there? It's from a beer can.
Yeah.
Go on. Daar ergens, zo'n, nou pakweg 100 kilometer verder, liggen de US Virgin Islands, de Amerikaanse Maagdeneilanden. Daar zijn we geweest en het was daar echt de Verenigde Staten. Weliswaar was het natuurlijk cola en hamburgers onder de palmbomen, maar het was de Verenigde Staten met een tropisch sausje. Daarna zijn we geweest op de British Virgin Islands, de Britse Maagdeneilanden. En dat was heel wat anders. Op Tortola leek het Brits, maar het was natuurlijk Groot-Brittannië in de tropen. Maar hier op Anegada, daar was het een beetje duister, een beetje geheimzinnig. Ik zou bijna zeggen een beetje anoniem en sfeerloos. En dat was wel mooi, behalve wanneer de Amerikanen aan land kwamen. Want soms kwamen er Amerikaanse yachties, jachteigenaren aan land. En die mensen uit de Verenigde Staten, dat is toch niet het goede volk. Die schreeuwen en die gillen en die drinken te veel. En die maken van zo'n prachtige plek een hel. Voor ons was het heel interessant om te zien dat je in de achtertuin van Amerika op een heel klein gebied verschillende eilanden kunt hebben met verschillende culturen. Dit is vlak bij de Verenigde Staten hier, dit eiland, Anegada Reef, maar het heeft niks met de Verenigde Staten te maken. Het is echt een paradijs in de tropen.
But way deep down in my heart, I know that I've done the best I could. That's why I know that one of these days, it won't be long, you'll come walking through that same door. And I can imagine in my mind that these are the words you'll be saying.